There is a dry potted plant sitting on the windowsill. It has been weeks since I felt the urge to fill the ceramic base with anything like life. The soil is cracked and bone dry like a sharp-edged knife. I am watching the green turn to a brittle kind of gold. It is a story of us finally growing old. I do not have the strength to tip the pitcher down. I am just watching the leaves tumble to the ground. And I am standing in the center of a quiet hall. I am not waiting for a miracle or a phone call. The air is heavy, but I do not mind the weight. It is far too late to negotiate with fate. I am just breathing until the oxygen is gone. I am a ghost with my slippers on. There is a half-unpacked box left open in the corner. It is a cardboard monument for a lonely mourner, full of sweaters that I thought would keep us through the year. Now they are just gathering the dust of every fear. I could reach inside and pull a memory to my chest, but I would rather let the cardboard do the rest. And I am standing in the center of a quiet hall. I am not waiting for a miracle or a phone call. The air is heavy, but I do not mind the weight. It is far too late to negotiate with fate. I am just breathing until the oxygen is gone. I am a ghost with my slippers on. The walls are not closing and they are just standing still, looking at me with a lack of any will. I am not angry and I am not even sad. I am just finished with the best we ever had. Of a quiet hall. I am not waiting for a miracle or a phone call. The air is heavy, but I do not mind the weight. It is far too late to negotiate with fate. I am just breathing until the oxygen is gone. I am a ghost with my slippers on. The plant is done. The box is staying there. I am just exhaling into the static air. Just exhaling. Just letting go. nestled in the shadow of the dresser wood. I should've moved it weeks ago, but I didn't think I really should. The stillness used to scream your name, but the speaker starts to hum a different tune. It's a low-end throb in the center of the room, wrapping around the rafters like a heavy perfume. I'm letting go of the handle, letting go of the rope, trading in the struggle for a lack of hope. The atmosphere shifts when the needle finds the groove. I'm paralyzed by choice with no desire to move. The walls are breathing with the bass and the snare. I'm breathing into nothing that's hanging in the air. It's a heavy kind of feast, a slow motion sway. Everything is different when I let the music play. Forgotten keys left right by the doorway, gathering a layer of the local street grime. I look at them like artifacts from a very distant, different time. The melody is thick like honey on a spoon, washing out the traces of our afternoon. The atmosphere shifts when the needle finds the groove. I'm paralyzed by choice with no desire to move. The walls are breathing with the bass and the snare. I'm breathing in the nothing that's hanging in the air. It's a heavy kind of peace, a slow motion sway. Everything is different when I let the music play. No more checking the porch light, no more checking the gate. I've resigned myself to a much quieter fate. The indifference is warm, the resignation is sweet, to the rhythm of the blues and the modern beat. The atmosphere shifts when the needle finds the groove. I'm paralyzed by choice with no desire to move. The walls are breathing with the bass and the snare. I'm breathing in a nothing that's hanging in the air. It's a heavy kind of peace, a slow motion sway. Everything is different when I let the music play. Just a cotton thread, just a brass hook. Let it play, let it stay. Mismatch like us. Distant low whistle of a passing freight train cuts through the room like a dull kitchen knife. I'm not looking for someone to blame for this sudden stillness in my life. I didn't notice when the engine died, or when the driveway grew so still. I'm just wondering how far they ride on the other side of the hill. The walls aren't talking back today. They've said all they had to say, and it's a quiet kind of breaking down. No screaming in this part of town, just the hum of the fridge and a long distance sound off a world that keeps on spinning round. I'm not waiting for a sign or a word, just listening to what the outskirts heard. The floorboard creaks under my soft steps. as I move toward the kitchen sink. No more secrets, no more depths. I don't even wanna think. There's a pair of boots by the back mat, caked in mud from a week ago. I'm not even mad at that, I'm just watching the dust motes settle slow. It's a quiet kind of breaking down. No screaming in this part of town, just the hum of the fridge and a long distance sound off a world that keeps on spinning round. I'm not waiting for a sign or a word, just listening to what the outskirts heard. Just a sliver of white, cutting through the dark so thin. I'm not putting up a fight, I'm just letting the stillness in. It's a quiet kind of breaking down. No screaming in this part of town, just the hum of the fridge and a long distance sound off a world that keeps on spinning round. I'm not waiting for a sign or a word, just listening to what the outskirts heard. Let it roll on by, I'm just listening to the outskirts. To the outskirts. Keep moving. The radiator's clinking in the corner of the room, like a stuttering clock measuring out the gloom. I'm watching the dust motes dance in the street lamp glow. There's nothing left to say and nowhere left to go. I could reach for the phone, but the numbers feel heavy, like trying to hold back a flood with a levee that's already crumbled into the mud. It's the kind of ache that doesn't bother to scream. It just sits in the corner and ruins the dream. No fire, no thunder, just a quiet decay, the kind of weight that doesn't wash away. Just the indent where you slept in the gray of the day. Smooth on my side, but a mess on your right. Topography of a ghost I saw in the light. I don't feel the sting and I don't feel the burn. I'm just a page in a book that's too heavy to turn. It's the kind of ache that doesn't bother to scream. It just sits in the corner and ruins the dream. No fire, no thunder, just a quiet decay, the kind of weight that doesn't wash away. Just the indent where you slept in the gray of the day. But the memory is blurred like a smudge on a lens. This is how the story settles, this is how it ends. It's the kind of ache that doesn't bother to scream. It just sits in the corner and ruins the dream. The frost has got a secret it's trying to tell, tapping out a code on the stainless steel. I've been sitting here since the sun went down, watching the puddle grow without a sound. It's not a tempo that you dance to, no, just a reminder of how slow things go. My hands feel heavy, my eyes are dry. I'm not even looking for a reason why. It's a heavyweight stone sinking in the deep, promises I'm just too tired to keep. No more shouting, no more heat, just the steady pulse of a slow retreat. Wrapped in the quiet, dressed in the gray, watching the pieces just drift away. Faded yellow wallpaper peeling at the seam, like the edges of a half-forgotten dream. I could glue it back, I could smooth it down, but I'd rather watch it tumble to the ground. The dust is settling like a winter coat on every single word we never wrote. It's a heavyweight stone sinking in the deep, promises I'm just too tired to keep. No more shouting, no more heat, just the steady pulse of a slow retreat. Wrapped in the quiet, dressed in the gray, watching the pieces just drift away. With a thunderous roar, but mine is just a leak across the kitchen floor. It doesn't hurt, it just feels like lead moving through the spaces of a house left dead. It's a heavyweight stone sinking in the deep, promises I'm just too tired to keep. And no more shouting, no more heat, just the steady pulse of a slow retreat. Wrapped in the quiet, dressed in the gray, watching the pieces just drift away. Just that tap tap on the metal, let the sediments settle, let it all settle. The dead light bulb in the ceramic lamp is catching the dust and the morning damp. I've been clicking the switch just to hear the sound of a little bit of nothingness coming around. I hit the green button and I wait for the hum, counting the seconds until I am numb. If you're still awake, don't you answer the call. I'm just watching the pattern shift on the wall. It's a heavy resignation, a weight in my chest, and I'm finally letting the memory rest. Units of dial tones are the song of the hour. It's slow-moving ghost with a lack of power. I don't need a reason and I don't need a sign. I'm just drawing a circle at the end of the line. If you're still awake, don't you answer the call. I'm just watching the pattern shift on the wall. It's a heavy resignation, a weight in my chest, and I'm finally letting the memory rest. It's not the sting of a goodbye kiss, it's the quiet of knowing there's nothing to miss. The ceramic is steady, the wires are spent. I'm finally paying the final month's rent. If you're still awake, don't you answer the call. I'm just watching the pattern shift on the wall. It's a heavy resignation, a weight in my chest, and I'm finally letting the memory rest. The lamp is giving up, and I'm giving in. Just a dial tone. The dead light bulb in the ceramic lamp is catching the dust in the morning damp. I've been clicking the switch just to hear the sound of a little bit of nothingness coming around. I hit the green button and I wait for the hum, counting the seconds until I am home. If you're still awake, don't you answer the call. I'm just watching the pattern shift on the wall. It's a heavy resignation, a weight in my chest, and I'm finally letting the memory rest. The dead light bulb in the ceramic lamp is catching the dust in the morning damp. I've been clicking the switch just to hear the sound of a little bit of nothingness coming around. I hit the green button and I wait for the hum, counting the seconds until I am numb. If you're still awake, don't you answer the call. I'm just watching the pattern shift on the wall. It's a heavy resignation, a weight in my chest, and I'm finally letting the memory rest. Noon answer dial tones are the song of the hour, a slow-moving ghost with a lack of power. I don't need a reason and I don't need a sign. I'm just drawing a circle at the end of the line. If you're still awake, don't you answer the call. I'm just watching the pattern shift on the wall. It's a heavy resignation, a weight in my chest, and I'm finally letting the memory rest. It's not the sting of a goodbye kiss, it's the quiet of knowing there's nothing to miss. The ceramic is steady, the wires are spent. I'm finally paying the final month's rent. If you're still awake, don't you answer the call. I'm just watching the pattern shift on the call. It's a heavy resignation, a weight in my chest, and I'm finally letting the memory rest. The lamp is giving up, and I'm giving in. Just a dial tone. by the sink, watching the clock hand stutter, making me think. It's been 4 hours since the radiator hummed its last song. I'm just a witness to everything going wrong. No use in reaching for the light or the phone. I've grown accustomed to the weight of being alone. The static on the radio is the only sound that's true. A low frequency hum that reminds me of you. It's a dull vibration, a steady kind of ache in the quiet space that I can't seem to break. It's a heavy weight I'm wearing like a second skin. Don't know where I end or where these 4 walls begin. I'm drifting in the current of a stagnant day, with nothing left to fight and nothing left to say. Just waiting for the clock to turn another way. A single mismatched sock lies abandoned on the floor by the crooked shadow stretching out from the door. I could pick it up, I could throw it away, but I'm paralyzed by the beige and the gray. The world outside is moving, but I'm standing still, losing the battle to my own lack of will. It's a heavy weight I'm wearing like a second skin. Don't know where I end or where these 4 walls begin. I'm drifting in the current of a stagnant day, with nothing left to fight and nothing left to say. Just waiting for the clock to turn another way. Stuck in the needle scratch of an old tired groove. I'm not looking for a rescue or a hand to hold, just waiting for the silver to turn back into gold. It's a heavy weight I'm wearing like a second skin. Don't know where I end or where these 4 walls begin. I'm drifting in the current of a stagnant day, with nothing left to fight and nothing left to say. Waiting for the clock to turn another way. Dust stains on the Formica, just the hum of the fridge. I'm not angry anymore, I'm just here. Let it be, let it go. The low, steady hum of an old refrigerator is the only thing talking to me now. I've been tracing the cracks in the kitchen tile, wondering when I forgot how to care. There's a smudge on the window where the breeze used to come in, but I haven't moved to open it in days. It isn't a sting, it's just a heavy weight, a leaden cloud that refuses to break into a storm. This is the part that hits too hard, not the shouting, just the quiet parts, when the air stays still and the clock just ticks. I'm not breaking, I'm just finished turning off the porch lamp for the final time, watching the world go still. Though those forgotten keys left right by the doorway. They've been gathering dust since Tuesday noon. I thought about moving them back to the hook, but my hands feel like they're made of stone. You forgot your sweater on the back of the sofa. It looks like a ghost in the dim morning light. This is the part that hits too hard, not the shouting, just the quiet parts. When the air stays still and the clock just ticks. I'm not breaking, I'm just finished turning off the porch lamp for the final time, watching the world go still. No more reaching for the oxygen, no more holding on to a thread that's already frayed. I'm sinking into the velvet of this moment, and I don't even wanna be saved. This is the part that hits too hard, not the shouting, just the quiet parts. When the air stays still and the clock just ticks. I'm not breaking, I'm just finished turning off the porch lamp for the final time, watching the world go still. Just the hum of the kitchen, the spare key by the mirror. I'm finally okay with the nothing, just the hum. Just the stillness. There is a single mismatched sock on the floor, resting by the heavy wood of the bedroom door. I have been counting the stripes since the clock struck 2, finding strange comfort in the things that aren't you. No grand exits or slamming of the gate, just a slow slide into a neutral state. The air feels thicker than it did at noon, hummed into being by a crescent moon. It is the logic of the late hours, the clarity that comes when the world is gone. We are not a wreck, we are just finished, like a battery that finally drained before the dawn. It only makes sense in this specific space. This quiet indifference that took your place. I listened to the unanswered dial tones until the screen went black, a hum in my ears that I do not want back. I thought about calling to say I am fine, but that would be crossing a very thin line. The silence is not a wait, it is a key, finally turning and setting me free. It is the logic of the late hours, the clarity that comes when the world is gone. We are not a wreck, we are just finished, like a battery that finally drained before the dawn. It only makes sense in this specific space. This quiet indifference that took your place. No more pulling at the seams to make them hold, no more trying to spin the lead into gold. I am light as a easy to miss. I am drifting away from the ghost of your kiss. It is the logic of the late hours, the clarity that comes when the world is gone. We are not a wreck, we are just finished, like a battery that finally drained before the dawn. It only makes sense in this specific space. This quiet indifference that took your place. Just a thread on the carpet, just a thread. I am finally ready for my own bed. Let it be, let it stay. The sun is a million miles away. Stays open in the corner, with the tape curling back like a tired tongue. I'm the quietest kind of lonely mourner, counting all the songs we never quite sung. Your wool sweater is still sitting on the top, like you might reach for it when the temperatures drop. I thought about moving it twice today, but my hands forgot how to lead the way. This is how the quiet starts to lean on the spaces where your gravity used to be. It's not a storm, it's just a change of scene, where I'm becoming someone you don't see. No scream, no crash, just a heavy kind of low, watching the ghost of us finally let go. There's a dead light bulb in the ceramic lamp. I turn the dial, but the room stays dim. The air in the hallway feels heavy and damp, as the memory of you starts to fray at the rim. I could fix it if I really cared to try, but I'd rather let the darkness tell its lie. This is how the quiet starts to lean on the spaces where your gravity used to be. It's not a storm, it's just a change of scene, where I'm becoming someone you don't see. No scream, no crash, just a heavy kind of low, watching the ghost of us finally let go. Above the ground, this is how the quiet starts to lean on the spaces where your gravity used to be. It's not a storm, it's just a change of scene, where I'm becoming someone you don't see. No scream, no crash, just a heavy kind of low, watching the ghost of us finally let go. The box is still open, the lamp is still Mm.